Come on. Come on. Get up. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Good girl. Hey guys, welcome to another video on our channel. We had to put one of our chickens into timeout for a few days because she went broody. And if you don't know what broody means, well, it's basically when a hen basically goes through this. It's usually during the warmer months, like during the spring or summer. They basically just, their body starts to heat up and everything, and they just want to sit down on eggs to be able to hatch those eggs. Obviously that's normal, but the only problem is that we don't have a rooster, so our eggs never get fertilized. She would just be sitting on her eggs and the other chicken's eggs for absolutely no reason at all. So we started to figure this out probably like a month. Well, at first we thought that she was just laying down on the nest for like finishing laying her egg and everything, and then we just left her there thinking that she'll get off eventually. Then later in the day, we came back. She was still in her nesting box. She didn't even get off. And then we were like, okay, let us give her some time, because she usually does this. She stays there for a little bit and then they get off. And then in the nighttime, when my dad came home from work, he checked the nesting boxes and she was still there. So we were like, okay, she's been there the whole entire day. That's not normal. She never does this. But anyways, I'm checking on her right now because she's still like roaming around. Like, I let her out for a little bit, that way she can have some time. So that's why I keep looking over at her. But Leo's watching her too, so it's fine. Anyways, so my dad called my grandma. Since she grew up with chickens, she basically knows how to deal with a lot of these stuff. She gave us like 3 options that we can do. The first option was to take her a shower, a nice cool shower, or a bath, I meant. And my mom did that and it didn't work. She still kept going broody. I don't know if you have to do that consistently. And I have heard that does help, because you're supposed to cool their body down. The second option was just to physically just keep taking her out of the nesting box and just letting her go. We kept doing that. It did not work. She just kept going back to the nesting box and sitting down. She also gave us the option to maybe buy some fertilized eggs and have her hatch those fertilized eggs. And we were about to do that. My dad even found a farm where they have chickens and they have a rooster, so we were about to do that, but then we were like, no, maybe not, because we don't really have the space for more chickens, sadly. And the fourth option was to separate her from the coop and from the flock and everything, and just separate her from the nesting boxes and to tie her up or cage her up. And so that's what we did, and we did it for one day. She still kept, like, so we kept her during the daytime in the cage. But then once we let her out at night, in the morning, she would still be in the nesting box and everything. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna completely separate her even during the nighttime and put her in the cage. At night, she would be in the shed where she would be nice and safe and everything. So that's what we did. We kept her in the shed. So it was Monday night, and we kept her in the cage Tuesday all day, Tuesday night, and Wednesday day, which was yesterday, and then Wednesday night, which was last night, and now today, a little bit of today. She's been there for almost like 3 days, basically. And I do feel like she's kind of better, because she doesn't act so skittishy like how she used to. She's acting a little bit more normal now, which is a good sign. Because if you don't know, broody chickens, they act a little bit, they get really, really protective because they're like in their mother stage, so they get really, really protective of their eggs. They get really mad whenever you go up to them and look at them in their chicken coop because they get really not happy at all, and they start screaming at you and like, ah. And they don't, sometimes some chickens don't like, I've heard that some chickens even peck you when you try to touch them. She didn't really mind. She would only like scream and everything, and she would get mad. But you know, we still need the eggs under her because the eggs, that's also very important, that when they go broody, always make sure, always make sure to keep keep taking the eggs that are under her, because you don't want her to cook those eggs, because they're gonna be nice and warm and toasty under there. Occasionally, broody chickens would go out of the nesting box and go eat and drink, but not as much, because their sole purpose is to protect those eggs and hatch them and make sure they're nice and safe and happy. So they won't even get out to eat as much, which is also bad and not good, right? But when they do get out of the nesting boxes, they get really mad at everybody in the flock, and they start like pecking the other chickens a little bit more and everything. And they also get like really ruffled up. They ruffle their feathers up a lot. Like now that I'm looking at her, she hasn't been doing that at all this whole day. So we finally just let her out, and now I'm letting her like peck around a little bit and dig and stuff like that, which is what chickens should do, and they should be happy. So I really hope this whole process works, because everything that we've done hasn't been working. I've heard that some people leave them in for like a day, and others have kept them in for a week, and they're usually fine. So it depends. And if this does not work for some reason, we're gonna have to try again. And I'm gonna take you through this whole process, and I'm gonna let you know how well it went. In the cage that you're gonna put them in, don't put shavings or anything or hay. You can't put anything in there, because that kind of like gives the idea that it's a nest, because we don't want them to go like to nest or anything. And maybe keep her some water and food. Obviously, we tried to spoil her a little bit while she was in the cage. Looks like you've been eating some of Mama's plants. Don't worry, I won't tell her. I gave her some blueberries, some plantains, some eggshells, some weeds. They love weeds. Some leaves to make her feel at least somewhat happy. So she's been caged up the whole time. I bet she's really, really happy. Oh, she's super happy. She wagged her tail. Oh, that is so cute. Hello. Good morning. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, so last night I went to close up the chickens, right? And she was in the nesting box when I saw her there. And that got me really, really worried and sad. But the moment I took her out of the nesting box, she got up into the roosting thing. This morning, she did come out of the chicken coop to eat, obviously, and that's good. But I'm gonna check if she's not in the nesting box. I'm gonna be... You heard that? What are you doing there? Here. What are you doing there? Listen to me. You're not supposed to be brooding. Alright? You're supposed to... Well, then we're gonna help you, okay? I don't want to put you in timeout for any longer, but if I have to, I will, okay? Okay? I'm sorry. But I'm gonna have to, okay? Oh. I'm really confused. Like, she just got out of there, like, all of a sudden. I don't know if that'll make her stop. Hopefully. I'll come back later and see what happens. Hopefully she stays out here. One way to prevent broody chickens is to collect the eggs that are in the nesting boxes as fast as you can and as soon as possible. I will update you guys later today when I have my glasses on too. I forgot to put on my glasses this morning. I'm inspecting the outside. I think I see her. Oh, she's so cute. Here she is. You guys want to be in the video too? There you go. I'm sorry, but this video is about her right now. Oh my goodness, you're so cute, Brownie. I love you all, but Brownie's just so majestically beautiful. No chicken, no chicken, no chicken, no chicken. Yay! I think this is it. I think we broke the broodiness. I'm very proud. Very proud of you, Negrita. Love you. Alrighty, so it's been officially a week since I've last let Negrita out of chicken jail. And I'm proud to say that she is no longer broody, which is awesome and nice. At first I was a little bit worried because if you like you saw that one morning that she was still laying in the nesting boxes. So I was kind of worried, but then she left, and after that she has never gone broody. So I am very proud of her. So there you have it. Now if you have a broody chicken, then you know what to do. Just cage her up for 3 days and 3 nights. There's so many flies. And then you'll be good. So yeah, I just collected my eggs. Look at this, beautiful eggs. And now I'm gonna wash off the boots and call it a day. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and